All right, everybody, we're back with my garage with I don't have a name for it because it's technically the independent Chevelle, but I don't want it to exactly be a copy of Ice Grip Garages until you look at the engine and everything else. But still, I saw that Nick put out a Chevelle mod, and I wondered what I was going to build the Chevelle into. I didn't know if I wanted to do a beater, but then I didn't feel like scouring the junkyard for hours again. So we got this. I built one from scratch with some regrets to it. Um, there's a lot wrong with this car, and I wish I didn't commit to getting the paint scheme on it done before addressing them. Like, everything under here has some, like, odd lines on it and shit, which I'm pretty sure is a bug. It's It's not bad, but it don't look good. I only painted the engine base so the engine would kind of contrast a bit better. And the rest of the car is still gray underneath. So it's all basically primer, which I don't like that. The dashboard, you can't paint those spots. So it's good, but it ain't perfect. I'd love for it to be perfect, but it probably never will be. If I ever wreck it, I'm just gonna sell the shell because there's someone out there who could go and restore this thing. But if it ever gets wrecked, I'm just gonna sell the shell and redo a complete paint job because yeah, that's gonna happen for sure. Because with what we're doing today is drag racing. I don't know if we've done any. What was the first episode? No, we haven't done any drag racing yet. So yeah, I have a little bit of drag racing experience in the game. At the moment, my fastest car has an inline 6 in it, not a V8, because both my V8 cars are terrible to control. But there has been some updates since then, plus I know tires don't do anything, but I'm going to change them at the track. So the goal is, right now, this car has 373 in it. So that is the second biggest engine. Recently, Cletus McFarlane put a smaller engine in Leroy to where it made less torque. I want to make power up top, not down low. So, we're going to go and dyno test this thing. We're going to see how much power it's making. If I need to, I'm going to come back here and either make a little bit more power or make a little bit less power. But pretty much, this is an NA 373. It is a built bottom end. It's got a drag cam in it. It's got the good rockers for making more power. It has plugs. It does not have the horsepower distributor. So there's room to make a little more power. And then we also still have some intakes from the shootout. So what I'll I'll do this later. But yeah, this has all the good parts to make it a high horsepower car. It's just, will it be uncontrollable? I'm already going to assume that this is probably going to be uncontrollable, so it's going to need, I'm probably going to be putting a different cam on it, potentially a different intake. So, we'll see. I really want to put a tunnel ram on this, but yeah, we're going to go out to the dyno. I'm going to bring that with me because we're going to need it. And we're going to See how much power she makes. So, I'll see you there. Alright, we're tied down. I'm hoping it makes like around 700-ish horsepower, because I feel like that'll be doable. But I built an inline 4 last night and it made 900 horsepower, so I'm really good at building motors that make way more power than they should. Yeah, that's good. 90 horsepower idling. Alright, 667 horsepower. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I wonder if I can real quick go buy the distributor and see how much power that would make. So I'm not far from that goal, but I could probably make a little bit more power. I think I'm going to run over here quick. If I can make 700 horsepower and potentially go as fast or faster than the inline 6 car. I think the inline 6 car is like an 840. I think I've gone with that, which is impressive for that engine. But I know there's more to be made. No, they're not just out. I gotta buy them.
The cheapest performance parts in town.
You scare the fuck out of me every time. It's V8. I probably passed them, didn't I? EFI, yep, horsepower distributor, plug wire. Yeah, I think that's... Well, I gotta carry these. I think this is all I'm really gonna need, even though these parts are ugly on the engine. If it makes me faster, I can sacrifice it. Trying to do this all in under one dyno session too, just to make the $100 worth it, or else it won't be. Let's get the distributor off. I can't see the bolt. Can I get around here and see the bolt? Yes. Goodbye. Hello, new boy. That's not as bad. That's glitching there. I mean, it's not as bad. It's fugly, but not too fugly. Let's give it a try. Alright, 667. Let's see if we can beat it. Alright, that's enough horsepower. I wonder. Just swap the plug wires? How much power? Perfect. That is perfect. What was that? 734? Perfect. Screw these. They can go over here. Well, this I can actually carry. Perfect. That is like exactly what I wanted to make. All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna go to the drag strip. We're gonna see what we can get done here, and then maybe try to make a little eensy bitty bit more power. Maybe. Alright, well right now, I have an unknown amount of fuel in the car because I tried to fill it up and it just kept filling and filling and filling and filling. So I don't know how much fuel is in the car. Oh fuck. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, ain't it? Am I gonna have to do it one side at a time? Yep, I am. Backpack, wrench, air pump. Yeah, I almost forgot an air pump, so that was almost good. Ooh, these fit. They immediately don't look like they are too big. Now, I know these do nothing in the sense of traction, but I still feel like in this game, wheels still do a number of difference when they're wider. I'm not sure why, because when I had the skinnies on the front of my death cart... Ooh, wait, there's no jack yet. That was almost bad. But when I did have the skinnies on my other car, it didn't handle good. The Barger with the inline 6, yeah, that handled great, but we ain't here for the Barger today. We're here to make this Chevelle hopefully go 8's. That's my minor goal of today. 8's in the Chevelle. I think it can do it. I think it can do it. Especially since we're making around the same horsepower as the other car that I've got 8's in. I'll know how much more we can put into it. Honestly, I should have brought the plug wires out with me. So it would have been a noticeable difference. Oh well. It's probably going to get a supercharger anyways. There we go. Also, interesting. Did Nick fix it? I don't remember there ever being an update for the Chevelle. But it looks like he fixed the quarter panels. They don't look uneven on this one. I'm not sure why. Oh, I didn't start the race. Alright. Oh, it's an 8... Oh, we ain't beating that. I think the inline 6 car made way more power than this now. Alright, let's see. I mean, not bad. A 940, it was straight. I think it has a little more in it if I launch it in second. Now it's like 230, 240 kilometers an hour, which ain't sleeping. I don't know how much it is in miles, but It's not slow. Let's do another pass, and we're gonna launch it in second. I think that will be, oh, why did I do that? I think that will be plenty in this thing. It liked that it's actually really stable. This almost makes me wonder if I should get the inline six car out and go run it again, see if it can go faster. It's so close to going an 8. One more run. One more run. Let's see if I can get like a 9.0. I think this thing is getting the supercharger because I know that their supercharger won't make too much more power. Plus, I have room to experiment because I think I have a tunnel ram still sitting around. One more run. This time I'm going to keep it in first. I'm going to shift early. Whoa! Yeah, it likes second gear more, but it also did something weird there. Well, like a 920 something. Not bad. This is a lot of room for improvement. So I'm gonna get this back. I think I'm gonna pull the Barger out of the garage. I think we may work on that a little bit this episode too and bring it back. I think there's some really interesting potential for both cars here. So we'll be right back. Okay, my second attempt at doing this. We're back in the garage with the Chevelle. And I got the Barger out, which I don't think anyone has seen before. But, yeah, I made this back when drag racing was pretty popular on the testing server. And I saw everybody doing this, like, big power V8 stuff, and, well, I didn't see anyone mess with an inline 6 yet. I don't know if anyone has at this current moment, but this is like a fully built inline 6. There are more parts for it now. We're going to put those on there, but I want to go get another dyno run in on this setup to see how much power it's currently making. But I'm pretty sure like there's performance wires now, there's a performance distributor. Yeah, it's a good car. This is the one that I ran an 8.1 with. So I kind of want to go retest this in its form, but also see if it can go faster. This ultimately I want to get into the 8's, and I know exactly how that's going to get into the 8's is with this. This is going to go right on top of that engine. This is the low profile supercharger. So this won't stick out the hood. Plus I kind of want to redo the hood. I won't lie. So the hood may get thrown up for fun. Or at least, I don't know. I may give the hood to someone for fun. We'll see. But, yeah, I have some work to do. But I think before I really get started, I'm going to run to the dyno with the inline 6 car. And we're going to see what kind of power it makes right now. And then go and try to do more racing. This thing, I think like 734 it made, if I remember. It's been like an hour or two since I last filmed. So yeah, we'll see how much. Or I should really dyno test the Chevelle again. I won't lie. There's still gas in this. Cool. But yeah, I think real quick I'm gonna run over the dyno. I'm gonna dyno test this thing. I think it made like in the 800s, but we'll see. So I'm gonna head over there now. All right, on the dyno. We're gonna see how good this does. Then we're probably gonna go back and do a little bit of work to this thing because while it's out, I mean, I might as well make the deck lid and the rear end kind of match the rest of the car. Maybe I'll do the hood black or something. I don't know. Match the cowl. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I also thought about putting a vinyl top on this, but we'll see. So let's see how much horsepower this actually made, because I haven't drag raced this in a couple months. Oh, we're making 919 and we ain't even in drive. Let's see. 800 horsepower, pretty much. Okay. That's a lot of power. All right, well, yeah. Let me drive this thing back, and we'll see what we can do. All right, Chevelle dyno time. What is this Chevelle making? I really hope around 900. I don't want to see 1,000. Oh boy. 881 horsepower. That's really good. Yeah, so pretty much it's just the blower. Wow, that is fantastic. All right, let me make sure that I'm not going to kill the engine. Nope, we still got a coolant. All right, well, I'll get this thing over to the drag strip. We're going to bring the Barger back here and dyno test that, and then test and tune time. See if this can get in the 8s, and maybe the Barger can break 7s. Maybe. All right, Barger time. It's only a distributor and wires. I don't think this is really going to do much, but let's see. $962. All right, so like 50 horsepower. Not bad. Almost 1,000 horsepower out of an inline 6. And a lad. This could make 1,000 with that nitrous bottle. Not bad. All right. Well, let's get this at a drag strip and see what they run. All right. So we have a discovered issue here. That's full. Oh, the brakes do not feel good in this. They feel very, very vague. But the pads are good. The Calipers are good. It has brake fluid. I'm not sure. It might be the skinnies. So we're going to run this last because if we're going to break something, it should be the Barger. Significantly less time into it. Wait, what am I doing? But alright, the goal is 8's. I'm not trying to beat the Barger. I just wanted an 8's. We're gonna, yeah, we'll start with the first gear launch. This may be out of control. Oh! It wants to go 8's. If I can clean up first gear. It will go 8's. It will. To think that all this work has gone into this engine and it's... Park it here. Let's go do it. I have faith in the Barger. But this thing is definitely going a lot faster today. God, Nex is giving it the sized up block. So I think this combination's working. We're going 8's. $873. Yes. Wait, did I? Oh, fuck. I forgot that's broken. I did pass it. Not bad. 873. Potential to go faster if I do a 383. All right, Chevelle, you have done it. You have done it. All right, let's crash this thing, or go 7's. If I go 7's today in an inline 6 Challenger or Charger, I will be very happy. Stop. It won't stop. Holy shit. All right. 769 out of an inline 6. Man, it bothers me so much that my fastest car is an inline 6 powered car. But it works. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, this thing does not like to go in the park. There you have it. A 7-second inline 6 powered charger and a 850 Chevelle. This is a relatively decent success here. I did not think that this thing had a 796 in it, but it did. And it looks better now. I'm not getting rid of the rust because it just gives it a little bit of character. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do next with this car. I want to fix the interior on it and keep it classy, but I feel like this is like the pinnacle of a decent running inline 6 in the game. I don't think you can make a much better car unless you go with something smaller. So, yeah, Barger in good shape. Chevelle, I think it's getting a bigger engine. At least it's going to go one size up. I don't want to, but I think it's deserved. Which means I need to recreate the rest of the engine block, which shouldn't be that hard, honestly. But yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you all have enjoyed this snowball of a My Garage episode. This really like went deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole to where the Chevelle is handling better. Let's drag race that. Or at least the Chevelle's handling better. Let's drag race the Barger. And yeah, we did fantastic. So what's next? Death Cart. I think I got to drag Death Cart back out. We're going to work on that engine setup. And we'll be going faster than the Barger in it, hopefully. I don't work on that whole setup, but still. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.